You cannot have it all. I learned that dancing like a wild child with my dad to the Rolling Stones. You can't always get what you want. I learned it through life. I have learned it. I am learning it. I have learned it many times through my career, starting in nonprofit, thinking that that's where I needed to have my impact, and then running a company in New York, and in my relationships and geographic choices. I've learned it over and over. But what I have learned is that while you cannot have it all, you can have your all. And so I have been working on my all. What are the elements of leading in 3D, in full life, my full, vibrant, best self, in a way that serves me, myself as an individual, my holistic well being, we, the teams and industries and businesses and families that I am part of, and the world, the broader communities to which I belong, about which I care deeply. And so that's what I want to bring you here. This is why I'm gathering this community, and this is this little course, this little primer that is going to bring you into this notion of leading in 3D, which by definition is not rocket science. Me, we, world. Those are the three dimensions. They are pretty much what they sound like. I'll break down exactly what I mean in some examples, but you're probably there already. And yet, it is difficult in this world of devices, of dynamic change, even chaos, or certainly uncertainty, of economic tumult and newness of what our work looks like, what our lives look like, what our families and children and elders are facing. It's not easy to stay to this simple me and we and world three-dimensional guide for what our true best life would look like. And so, through this course, but through the community more broadly, because I know how powerful this has been for so many of you, and I know how many of you have so much potential, give so much, and yet struggle with overwhelm, with risking burnout, with unfulfillment, feeling like you're not doing what you're here to do, or any cocktail or blend of those challenges. And I know how important it is to come together, to keep each other on track, to hold each other accountable, to reflect what we are doing beautifully in 3D leadership in our various ways, but also to work through those struggles, those times when we know that we're not living in full 3 dimension, that we've let one go and we're living a little flat, or a little too far forward, or a little too deep without any view of the outside world. All of those happen. And so to have the tools and resources and inputs and inspiration to come back and get aligned with the 3 dimensions, and then the community, the accountability partners, the models, the mentors, the colleagues, the partners, the muses that you may find in this place. And finally, to stay connected to the reason, right? Of course, you know that I care and am deeply connected to purpose, to why we are all here doing this thing of morning workouts and routines and difficult work and selling uphill and all the things that we do. Matters that we have that reason, that why, that legacy we want to leave behind. So we will play and work and grow in all of those ways. Me, the habits and knowledge. We, the accountability and collaboration and fun. And world, the motivating reason behind it all. So thank you for leading in 3D, and welcome. I am so excited and eager to see how we can all have more of our alls.